Let's stop toxicity paying fast, and everybody's toxic these days. This is super important. You gotta watch.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Health and Wellness Instructor for 34 years. Let's get healthy, everyone. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and please tell other people so they subscribe. Let's get everybody healthy. Well, these days, we have so many toxins out there that it is absolutely terrible. I have more toxicity people in the last 3-4 years, actually 4 years, than I had in the 30 years before that. And so this is a major problem. And how do we deal with this? First of all, there's lots of different toxins. You expose the toxins by eating contaminated food and things you drink and in the water. That's a big one right there. And I know some people went out to eat and they didn't get botulism, but they had some kind of toxin in the food, and they've all felt terrible for days. It's not good. Also, you can breathe in particles, arsenic's in the air everywhere, also in some types of food, and all kinds of contaminants in the air, that's for sure. We live in a toxic air environment. So you can get toxicity from, you going through your nose, your mouth, your, mucous membranes in general, and that's another way to contact, toxins in general. You can get toxins just from your skin, So, get something on your skin and all of a sudden you feel terrible. And I know a man, and that's exactly what happened. And he is in very bad shape because it caused problems with his pancreas. All these toxins can cause pain and cause muscle problems and nerve problems and brain problems. And you just feel terrible. And you're chronically that way and you don't know why. Not good. There's a few different types of toxins, biotoxins from plants and bacteria, even molds. And they can cause, circulation problems, also problems with your muscles and joint problems, and you just feel terrible. You're in constant pain. And there's neurotoxins that cause all kinds of problems with your brain and nerves, and that's caused by heavy metals, especially lead and mercury, insect bites, pesticides, food preservatives, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and drug therapy in general. All these things, not good. There's also mycotoxins. I talked about that before. I have a video on mycotoxins and why this mold can cause a huge amount of different types of toxins in your body, and you will feel terrible. Well, what can we do? There's a lot of different things that can help. First of all, I'm going to grab it here. Liposomal glutathione. You can see that there. Really great at detoxing, especially your liver, and your liver takes a hit trying to detox everything, and sometimes it just can't do it. So liposomal glutathione, this particular one, is really great, and you can get lesser expensive ones also on Amazon, and you can get this one on Amazon also. And take as directed, usually 1 packet every day. Bentonite clay is another one, which is really great. Whenever I start to feel terrible, I take some bentonite clay. It's a detoxing agent. It's Great Plains is great. Another one is Buried Treasure. They're a liquid and made for internal use. Fantastic stuff. Good old activated charcoal. Been around since the beginning of time when we burned wood. This is burned coconut shells, and it really sucks up the toxins and gets rid of them. But a lot of people don't take enough. I recommend if you got toxicity, you might want to take 5 or 6 of these 250 milligram capsules and really start getting rid of it. It can make you constipated, so check, monitor that also. Really fantastic stuff. Omega-3s, 6 and 9. Flaxseed oil is just amazing. I highly recommend it from the flaxseed oil because fish have a huge amount of heavy metals in them now too. And PCBs, a new report came out, not good. So flaxseed is much better. Make sure it goes in the fridge so it doesn't get rancid, and that really helps for detoxing also. Chlorella is a fantastic detoxing agent. It's been around for eons. I take 3,000 milligrams of chlorella every single morning. It is really great for getting rid of toxins, and it is amazing stuff. It has all your essential proteins, non-essential proteins, vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, zeaxanthin and lutein for your eyes. I've talked about this many, many times. Vitamin D also helps to detox some things out of your body, so that's really important. And a lot of people are low in vitamin D. You can't, detox without that. And good old probiotics, the more strains, the better. Most people have killed off all the good bacteria in their gut. Good probiotics help in a huge way to get rid of toxins in your system because they go into your gut also. And so it's really important. And I have to say, most people don't have good bacteria in their gut. For heavy metals, which I've covered before, zeolite, which is really great. And you can pick it up for very little, and it does a very good job of slowly removing heavy metals. All the rest of the heavy metal, I know also cilantro will work also, but that's very, very, very slow. But all the rest of them used to be able to get DMSA. You could buy it on Amazon and eBay and things like that, but they've made it prescription only and only from compounding pharmacies. Wow. I don't think that's fair, but that's the way it is. Also, EDTA, that has to be done IV, EDTA, and that is the gold standard of removing heavy metals from the body, and it will do a great job. Remember, these things don't go away overnight. It's going to take some time. If it's just something you ate and that's a toxin that's in your GI tract, you may get it go out of your system in a day or two. But other things like heavy metals may take a year to totally get out of your system. Depends on the type of toxin that it is. So you have to have patience and keep working at it, and it will go away. And sometimes they go away just like that. Depends on the toxin. If you eat something and you go, wow, I don't feel good, start taking activated charcoal. That would be the first step that I would go to. And the bentonite clay. That would be the second one. And they do a great, great, great job for sure. If you have something going on, give me a call at 831-869-9119. 831-869-9119. I had a man who had terrible feet. I mean, his feet were so blown up and red and skin sloughing off, and gave him a particular agent, and all of a sudden they're back to normal. So we can make you get back to normal. 831-869-9119. Also, remember God, remember I love you. And if you start to feel down, go around and look at the sidewalks and see where are little flowers coming up. You see those all the time. That's tenacity, man. In the middle of the sidewalk, you'll see, in a little crack, you'll see a flower come up. And you got to have that tenacity. And feel good that somewhere a flower is coming up in the crack in the cement. I love you.